Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Emily.
And I'm James. I'm really happy you're here today because this episode is not just about daily routines, it's about your future.
Something that can completely change the way you live, the way you work, and even how much you achieve.
That sounds serious already. Now, I'm curious.
You should be, because today we are talking about wasting time.
Wasting time, that one thing that everyone does but very few people want to admit.
Exactly. But before we start, there's a small request. If you like the podcast, don't forget to follow.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel and share it with a friend who also wants to improve, because learning together helps you grow faster.
Okay, let me ask you something honestly, James. Were you always good at managing your time?
Oh, no, Emily. To be honest, I was awful at it. I never knew how to handle the 24 hours in my day.
Yes, and that is the truth for many of us. Every one of us has 24 hours a day, but we don't know how to use them.
It's really on us how to make the most of it, but I used to just stare out the window for countless minutes.
Even though you had a lot of work to do?
Yes, my mind was just wandering while my work was waiting.
And in that moment, the problem is not the work. The problem is the distraction.
That's so true. Our daily lives are filled with so many distractions and too much work.
So the key is not to work more. The key is to minimize those distractions.
You mean focusing only on the most important tasks?
Absolutely. And finding a reliable way to check your own productivity.
So today we're not just talking, we're giving you a real plan to stop wasting time.
Yes. And before we go deeper, just a small request. If this podcast helps you feel more organized, make sure you follow the show and share it with one friend, because progress is better when we share it.
Okay, Emily, let's start with the first step. How can we avoid time-wasting habits?
I know thousands of distractions come to your mind when you start your work.
Yes, the phone rings, a notification pops up, or you just want to check the news.
So here is a radical step. Delete your social media accounts.
Delete them completely? That sounds very hard.
I know it's hard. Many people think, I need them for my break.
But actually, they just steal your focus. Emily, let me tell you a story about my worst day.
Oh, I want to hear this. Tell us, James.
A few months ago, I had a very important project to finish. I woke up at 8 a.m. I said, I will just check Instagram for 5 minutes while I drink my coffee.
I think I know where this is going.
It was terrible. 5 minutes became 30 minutes. Then I saw a funny video, so I sent it to a friend. Then I saw an advertisement for a new pair of shoes. I started looking at shoes. I started reading comments from people I don't even know. I was looking at photos of vacations I'm not on.
And before you knew it?
Before I knew it, it was 11:30 a.m. I had wasted 3.5 hours looking at things I didn't even need. I felt so tired and guilty. My energy was gone before I even started. I felt like the day was already over.
That is the social media trap. It creates a reactive state in your brain.
What do you mean by reactive state?
It means you are just reacting to what the world gives you. A notification, a video, an ad. You are not the boss of your brain. You are following someone else's plan.
Yes, I felt like a robot, just scrolling and scrolling. I didn't have a plan. I was just responding to the screen.
Believe me, if I can delete my accounts, you can also do it. Or at least move the apps to a folder where you can't see them. You have to protect your mind.
So stopping time wasting starts with a big no to the things that don't matter.
Absolutely. Because you cannot build a new life with old, bad habits. You have to be aggressive about your time.
Let's imagine a situation. You have a task. You start it, but your phone is next to you. What do?
Most people think they can ignore it. They think, I am strong. I am disciplined.
But they are not. One ding and the focus is gone. Your brain is already thinking about who messaged you.
Exactly. And that one ding can cost you 20 minutes of your life.
Why 20 minutes? It's just a second to look at the phone.
Because your brain needs time to go back to the deep work. Every time you switch your focus, you lose brain power, you lose momentum.
But here's the interesting part. When we don't have these apps, we suddenly find hours of free time.
Yes, and nobody stops you from being successful then. You are finally free.
Instead, you feel more calm and more powerful. You're in control.
But when people keep their distractions, they become too tired, too slow, and too stressed. They feel like they have no time, but they have plenty.
So, time management is not about a perfect calendar, it's about a clean mind.
That's powerful. Let me say that again. Time management is not a clock. It is a choice. It is about deciding what is important right now.
Emily, you mentioned the reactive state before. I want to understand this better. Is it just about social media?
Not at all, James. Being reactive means you let the world decide your day. You wake up, you check your emails, you look at your news, and you respond to everyone else's needs first.
Oh, I see. So if my friend texts me, "Hey, can you help me with this?" and I immediately stop my work to help, I am being reactive.
Exactly. You are reacting to his clock, not yours. You are letting his priority become your priority.
That used to be my whole life. I felt like a firefighter, just putting out fires all day. I was answering messages, solving other people's problems, and forgetting my own.
And how did you feel at the end of the day?
I felt exhausted. I was busy all day. But when I looked at my own goals, I had achieved nothing. I felt like I was running, but staying in the same place.
That is the trap. Now, let's talk about being proactive. This is the secret of successful people. It is the most powerful tool you have.
What does a proactive morning look like?
For me, it means I don't touch my phone for the first 2 hours. I wake up, I do my yoga, and I work on my most important task first. I decide what my day looks like before the world can tell me.
So being proactive is like being the captain of a ship, and being reactive is like being a piece of wood floating in the ocean.
That's a perfect example, James. A proactive person has a compass. A reactive person just goes wherever the waves take them. They are at the mercy of the wind.
I remember a time when I tried to be proactive. I decided to write my blog post at 7 a.m. No internet, no phone, just me and my thoughts.
And what happened?
In 1 hour, I finished what usually takes me 4 hours. It was amazing. I felt so powerful. I couldn't believe how much I achieved.
Because you were using your high energy time for your high priority work. You weren't wasting your brain power on small things.
But then, at 9 a.m., I turned on my Wi-Fi. Suddenly, I had 20 messages. One person was angry, another wanted a meeting, someone had a question. I felt the reactive monster pulling me back.
That's the challenge. When you know you need to stop wasting time, avoiding the internet is the easiest way to avoid procrastinating. You have to shut the door to the world.
I agree. I also had to quit checking my stats. I used to write stories on Medium, and I checked the stats every few minutes. I wanted to see if someone liked my story.
Checking stats. Did that help your writing?
No. I realized I wasted more time checking if people liked my story than actually writing the next one. It was a cycle of distraction. I was checking every few seconds.
It's a bad habit. It gives you a small hit of dopamine, but it steals your future. It makes you addicted to the screen.
Exactly. So I decided not to check it. Now I only check my stats once a day. I came out of that bad habit. I broke the chain.
That is a huge win, James. And that leads us to the next step. Plan your day.
Like I said before, I used to hate plans. I wanted to go with the flow. I thought plans were boring.
But going with the flow is often just a fancy name for being reactive. You are just flowing with other people's currents.
You're right. Now I understand that I don't need a plan for the whole year or the whole future. I just need to brainstorm before I sleep.
Yes, just write it down on paper. Brainstorm every work in your mind and put it on paper. When you have a time frame, you actually hold yourself to the work at hand.
So I have a little bit of an idea of what to do the next morning.
Exactly. Believe me, it will save you so much time. You will wake up and know exactly what to do.
It's like giving your brain a map for the next morning. You don't have to think, you just act.
Exactly. When you wake up with a map, you don't waste time wondering where to go. You don't waste your morning energy on decisions. You just start walking.
Okay, Emily, I have my proactive plan. I have my map. But even with a map, I sometimes get lost. My mind starts making excuses. I know after doing all of these things and making my mind ready for work, it's still hard.
That is step 3. Stick to the task at hand. James, your mind will still make excuses to leave the work in the middle. Don't give your mind a chance to make excuses. Be focused.
Every single day, I think, oh, I should clean my desk first. Or I think, I can't write this email if my desk is messy. So I spend 30 minutes cleaning.
That is a classic trick of the brain. We often procrastinate by taking on other important but non-time sensitive tasks instead of the most important task we need to complete.
It feels like I'm being productive because I'm cleaning, but I'm actually just procrastinating. I'm choosing a less important task.
Exactly. Spending time on a less important activities is still a step backward and a time waster when you have other deadlines or due dates looming.
So, how do I stop my mind from doing that?
Try assigning priorities to your tasks. Start with a few small tasks to help you build up momentum, and then focus on the most immediate or pressing tasks in your life.
And to do this every day, you need a spark. You need step 4. Begin your day with motivation.
Motivation is just like a shower. You need to have it every day. I love that quote. Motivation will help you in boosting your productivity.
It's so true. It gives you the motive to stick to your work and not waste time. Where do you get your motivation, Emily?
You can get your motivation by reading or watching stuff that inspires you. For me, I start my day with yoga and exercise. It's not just for my body, it's for my mind.
Does it really help you focus at work?
Yes, it increases my flexibility and strength, but it also improves my energy levels, reduces stress and anxiety, and helps in weight management. When I finish my exercise goals, it gives me the motivation to complete my further goals.
So, finishing that first goal gives you the power to finish the rest.
Exactly. So, find your motivation and get it every day.
But wait, Emily, if we are always working and being proactive, don't we get burned out?
That's why step 5 is my favorite. Don't forget to give yourself me time. It's okay to take a break when you need it.
Some people think taking a rest is wasting time. They feel guilty.
That is a big mistake. Taking a break can actually improve your productivity. You are like a phone. You need to recharge your battery.
So, a cup of tea and a good novel is not wasting time?
No, you can enjoy a novel with a cup of tea in your me time. You will feel relaxed. After having your me time, you can get back to your work and finish your goals for a day.
This guide has changed the way I think about my 24 hours. It helped me a lot.
Because when you can handle your time, then you can handle your life.
So, from now on, let's all become aware of how we're spending our days.
Avoid meaningless discussions about things you have no control over. Stop talking about the weather or other people's problems.
Start the day with a plan, self-education, exercise, and relationship building.
Move towards that proactive state rather than being stuck in a reactive state. Be the boss of your time.
And always remember how limited your time is. Every second is a gift. Be aware of it.
I really hope this helps everyone in managing their time better.
It definitely helped me. Before we go, what is one time-wasting habit you will delete today?
Tell us in the comments. We love reading your progress.
Thank you for listening to Talk Time. Keep focusing and keep growing.
See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Take care. Bye.